Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Um, I'm hoping everybody is doing good. Without further delay, let's start with analyzing the previous day's entry. Uh, and we'll see that if I was able to enter whatever I have predicted in the last uh, session on Thursday, was able to enter the trade. We'll see that first, and then we'll move on analyzing uh, tomorrow's setups. Okay, so uh, last day on Thursday, I predicted that this stock will fall. Now my plan was to enter whenever the stock crosses this line, and the stock ultimately crossed, and then I took a entry, and then I entered. I kept the trade open. I didn't interfere. And then when the day closed, I was able to get a movement of around 5 point something rupees. Okay, it was a good entry. Now, for tomorrow's, I analyzed almost 24, and out of them, only two looks promising. So we'll discuss those two, because I just want to keep these videos very short, and so that people don't have to spend a good amount of time going through it. Whatever I'm analyzing, I'm trying to keep the analysis short, and as we'll be doing this on a daily basis, so I think people will start getting the hang of it, right? uh, okay, so the first stock that is in my trade list for tomorrow is Eternal. Okay, now if we look at the weekly chart, it's at its peak, almost close to the all-time high. Now if we go, now here you can find that the last week there was a high volume that got exchanged, and that's why this volume candle, such a big candle, the volume bar, such a big bar, and the push was from both the sides, and right now, as per by the candle shape, the buyer's pressure is there. Now why the buyer's pressure is there? Because most of the buyers have been on the sidelines waiting for to enter. Now they have seen that the price went up. Now they are having FOMO, right? They are scared that if they don't enter now, they will not be able to make money, and that's when market makers are selling. So that's why this volume bar is so huge. Okay, going into the daily time frame, see this volume bar, right? So the spread of the candle is average, right? If you see this, but here you see the volume, and here you see the volume. This is the actual volume transfer that happened. This is a fake. Bull traders got, whoever was aiming for the long, they got trapped here. Now tomorrow, if the price crosses 295.50, whatever this mark is, I'm going to enter the trade. This is something which the market makers do to test the market volume, and it was a successful test, I must say, and because this price didn't go higher, so the everything, every buying pressure is now absorbed. Now it's time for the market to go down. Let's see what happens tomorrow, but definitely this will be my entry mark. Okay, now moving on to the next find, a clear X. Okay, this is very difficult to pronounce here. Okay, now let's start with the weekly. Okay, as you can see, this was the last high resistance. The price broke the resistance, and from the point of 4204, it is somewhat falling, like the market is mm, in a congestion basically, right? Now here you can see the selling pressure was huge, right? This candle, but then again, two big green candles. So far so good. Okay, this was probably a small pullback because of this resistance. Okay, let's go and check the daily. Daily is interesting. See, okay, so this candle is a breakout candle because the volume is confirming. Okay, this is a breakout candle. This is uh, the volume, the downside pressure is not much. It dried up very quickly. And then again, a candle of good spread and good volume. This one is a hangman, I call. Uh, this is also has got a good volume. Now this is usually a sign of weakness. Okay. Though, okay, what? This one is already with this breakout happened, right? Okay. Now, where does the price is planning to go? Me? It could be very well the start of a trend, but hmm, we have to monitor this price. It will be difficult to say which side the market will turn. Okay, this is an interesting this thing. See, the pressure is too much. The stock is not going to fall. That is what the insiders are making sure of. Okay, so maybe the market insiders are accumulating the stocks. Okay, let me come back to this. Mission is done for the higher. Maybe it can go in a congestion mode. So the volumes of buying are drying up. So maybe it will take a base and we have to observe it. It is difficult to say what will happen now. Okay. uh, okay, Fortis is also there, interesting. Okay, weekly is at its all-time high, no doubt there. The volumes are increasing. Good, there is no abnormality as such here. Okay, now here, interesting thing happened is gap up opening, but a lot of selling pressure have like sell and volume, and then the stock couldn't go up and couldn't come down also. So what happened is essentially again the retail traders were at the sidelines are entering in this region at high volume, and the insiders are selling their stocks. This is where it has happened. Now tomorrow, though I find it difficult to believe that it will fall directly, it will move into a uh, you know congestion period where they will basically shake out all the buyers and the insiders selling their own stocks. And after that, it will go down. That is what is going to happen. Okay, that's it. I think only one trade, which is more than enough. Uh, this, I was looking at it, but nothing, nothing as such. This is not something we should trade. We should wait. Patience is a very big game here, guys. The only thing that you need to have to win at this is patience. Understand, study, learn from your mistakes. That's the only thing that is going to keep you afloat. Everything else out there that is trying to tell you that you will become rich in no time doesn't happen. Just doesn't happen. They are just there to make a fool out of you guys. I would always say study, understand, and then make your own decisions. At least you know that you are the only one who is responsible for that decision, and you will make it right. Otherwise, there is no point only. Okay. There is nothing. Weekly also looks promising. This is going to be. See, now one thing is ki weekly is on the trend, right? The volumes confirm. Now, if I go at the daily chart, I find that the up volume is decreasing, right? So that essentially means that there will be a pullback. But in the long term, that is weekly, the notion is still up, right? So here we might find, maybe not today, tomorrow, or maybe day after tomorrow, we might see a red candle, or a sign of uh, sellers, right? If this happens, then only we can take a small trade, short. Maybe wait till this support region and sell it off. Basically, scalping a very small portion. But yeah, we can try. But right now, it's not going to happen. We'll have to wait for tomorrow. We will have to wait for tomorrow for the confirmation, because the volume for the last is still high. It has to go down. Then only it can happen. Okay, that's it. See you again tomorrow. please subscribe, comment. I'll be creating these videos on a daily basis. The analysis I'll do in front of you guys, and of course, weekly I'll try to talk about uh, some learning, some experiences of my own, so that you guys can uh, see what works for you, what not works for you, maybe get some knowledge from it. Nothing more. Okay, see you again tomorrow then. Bye, take care.